Hello, my wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. We have expect powerful change, 03. Work through your fears and adjustments are required. So it looks like something's missing. There's a key piece to the puzzle that someone hasn't quite picked up on yet. Looks like the divine is releasing old baggage here. Emotions are running high, but things are going to change soon enough. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish with redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. So someone's having trouble dealing with some negativities here, needing to change their mindsets. Overall energy, we have Ace of Cups. This is about a new phase of love, but finally something is flourishing. A new phase of love is beginning here. Let's see what's going on in your energy. We have the Chariots, Empress, the King of Cups, Justice, and the Death card. Some of you have gone through a difficult experience, okay, some inner child work maybe. Learned a lot throughout this whole process. I see some of you going through the dark night of the soul. It is a difficult time, yes, for people that go through it. But with the Justice card, it is needed. It's kind of like cleaning house. But you're right at the end of it here, Chariot. You're overcoming it. You're taking your knowledge and using it to your highest good, which is great. Empress and the King of Cups, you feel like this love or this connection is alive or here, even if there's no communication or things have ended in the Death card. So there's a reason why this connection still feels strong. Let's see what's going on in their energy. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. This person's at a loss. They're trying to figure out what exactly they did wrong because they see it from their perspective that they tried as best as they could, but they also are trying to look at things in a different light. So there's some fear or reason why they held back, and they're starting to pick up on the fact that they feel a sense of lack here, or they feel abandoned in their life, possibly culturally or by family. Some of you might have an Aquarius moon or might be dealing with one. I also see Libra, Cancer heavily as well. But they're working on themselves, trying to gather enough information to make the right decisions, also to grow, because they're at a loss right now. And this energy that they feel, this sense of longing, guilt, is being used to motivate them to change, to understand themselves a lot better. So you were the catalyst for this, because as things have been stuck in limbo, they started to realize that there is more to this connection because they've never wanted to change themselves or look at things differently before. Let's see what's happened in the past. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Ace of Swords. Boy, it took a long time to get the truth to come out, right? I see that you guys were really enthralled with this connection, okay? Both of you felt the chemistry here, magnetism, but because it's the Lovers card, there was a challenge in place. And connected to the Ace of Swords, there were some truths that needed to come out. There could have been a lot of deceptive behavior in the Wheel of Fortune because it seemed really off. They were not being honest because they were detaching more. Let's see this Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. They could have been hiding their feelings so much that they started to not communicate as often as well. Some of you felt like they were rejecting you constantly. Also, you might be dealing with someone in a third party. They could have been in a committed situation, having both of these here with the Knight of Pentacles. So it was difficult to get them to focus on this or to decide in the Two of Wands to be with you and you only. If it's not a third party, I see that this person does desire a future with you, but they're not sure how to get there. Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, Oh, I see Moon, Page of Cups. Because they fear being vulnerable, but they have trust issues. It's like they can't trust someone fully. I think you guys had something like this this month. Let's see this Eight of Wands. There's some hidden factors here. Okay, they were not telling you the truth. There could have been some lies told as well. But they were doing this and it was causing a lot of conflict within you. It was triggering some things that you have dealt with in the past. Possibly some core wounds that you have and making you feel unloved. And this was devastating because in the beginning, it did feel like both of you were on the same page, but that they had your heart and you had theirs. And some of you may not have felt like they cared about you that much in the beginning, but you can tell in the energy with the Lovers card that there was something so magnetic about this that even if they were being hot and cold, they always kept coming back around. It's like they couldn't leave you be. So this made you think, what's going on in this connection? Is this worth salvaging? Should I invest in this? Even though I'm not really clear or I don't have the clarity about how they feel or what they want or what is even going on in their situation, right? They were concealing things here with the Five of Swords Moon. There are some underhanding things going on or dealings here that they just weren't willing to tell you about. And they feel like they have to manipulate things in a way so that they do get what they want, that you don't leave them and detach, but that they're also safe in the process. So they feel like they're kind of saving you in a sense of hurt by not telling you the whole truth. Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups for the challenge. They were only given a little bit. There was no equal give and take, no reciprocity, and this was very frustrating. Confusing to you because this connection feels so special. You both feel the same way towards each other, but why are they trying to not feel this or connect with you to make this work? Some of you were dealing with a lot of disagreements with them as well. It's like they just didn't want to compromise, be on your side of things. If you are in a committed situation with them, there was not a lot of compromising because I see a few of you, 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, they never wanted to take your side or back you up. They always had to have their own way of doing things or their own opinion, and they were just not agreeable with you. Let's see the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Yeah, some of you in a third party. I hate saying it because I always see it, but I'm reading for a lot of people. That's why. If it's not a third party, the factor is that they just didn't trust this connection or anyone in their life to really be vulnerable. And that's what it's coming down to here. And so they would test the waters, give you a little bit, not want to give you too much because you would expect a lot and they didn't want to lose you, but also just fear of commitment. You know, if it is a committed situation, same thing applies. They didn't want to be agreeable with you. It's like they didn't want you to have the upper hand because then they would feel vulnerable. We have the Knight of Cups and Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's some emotional baggage. Both of you are triggering each other is what I see. And it's like the more that you feel hurt or rejected by this person, they keep doing more to make you feel that way. And also not trust anyone with their hearts. Let's see the Three of Wands. King of Wands. But they couldn't keep your heart on a string. What it's saying here is there's karmic justice at hand. And now I see as well the Justice Death card is because what they did was very unbalanced. But they created some karmic debt here that needs to be repaid. And by them doing this, this shows me that you went through a lot with them. They did too much to you in this situation, even if it's just emotionally. It really broke you down and you had to learn quite a bit about yourself and also heal yourself at the same time, which is good. But there's a reason why this was happening and why it was triggering you. So you're not crazy. You didn't do anything. There's nothing wrong with you. There was just a reason it played out this way. So trust in the process is kind of the advice I'm seeing here already. Empress and the King of Cups. High Priestess, Four of Wands, and the Temperance card for what's about to happen. So I see a universal wink here. I love this when it comes out. Something special, surprising is headed your way in the Four of Wands. Okay, but patience is key here as this unfolds. So you can look forward to something exciting. We're going to find out exactly what this is in the extended, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself. I love you. I'll see you next time.